Hi distinguished students, welcome to this physics tutorial video with me, the professor in physics. So I want to help you and lead you through this wonderful topic called the Hooke's law. Okay, so what is the Hooke's law? What does the Hooke's law state? The Hooke's law states that the extension of the loaded spring is directly proportional to its load, provided that the elastic limit does not exceed. The Hooke's law states that, so you say, it states that the extension, okay, so you say the Hooke's law states that the extension of the loaded, okay, of the loaded spring, the extension of the loaded spring is directly proportional. So the extension of the loaded spring is directly proportional to its load, Why? Provided that the elastic limit is not exceeded. So the Hooke's law states that the extension of the loaded spring. So if we have spring A is like this. So we call this length extension. This length here, it is called what? Extension. So before putting anything, before it was loaded, the extension was 5. Then if we have extension B here, the spring B, after putting the load, so there is a load here of 4 newtons. Now the extension was 15. So the Hooke's law states that the extension, how it's going to extend, it depends with the load which has been put. So the extension of the loaded spring is directly proportional to its load. So before putting the load, it was 5. That's why the extension was 5. After putting the load, the extension was 15. So, as we have said, the Hooke's law states that the extension of the loaded spring is directly proportional to its what? To its load. So, if we have the spring here, so if this is a spring, before putting anything, let me say the extension was 5. Okay, the extension was 5 before putting anything. But after putting the load, the Hooke's law states that the extension, it depends with the amount of load put. Okay, see, after putting the load, it extended from this 5 to this position. So let me say this will be 20. So if this is a spring, the Hooke's law states that the extension, how it's going to extend, it depends with the amount of load which has been put. So the extension of the loaded spring is directly proportional to its load. So if no extension, this is original value. After putting the extension, it becomes like this. Provided that the elastic limit does not exceed, meaning it will extend, but it will reach a point where it has reached its limit. The elastic limit is not exceeded. Once you exceed the elastic limit, it's going to cut off. So Hooke's law states that the extension of the loaded spring is directly proportional to its load. Depends with the load that you have been put. That's how it's going to what? To extend. All right, so this was about the Hooke's law. I have a question that I want you to answer in those comments. I want you to tell me what's the difference between plasticity and elasticity. What's the difference between elasticity and plasticity? The same plastic, but plasticity and elasticity. I want you to tell me that in the comment. All right, so don't forget to join the science classes online as registration is going on. Don't forget to register for science, as I'll be teaching you about Hooke's law, extension, and other forces that you need to know. See you. Bye-bye.